No, we're doing this. It's happening. It is happening. She's still got it. She has absolutely still got it. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I think I've made you a lightning god, haven't I? A naked lightning god. Hello, my little peaches. Welcome to a very rainy day in The Sims, which is not ideal. However, what is ideal is these guys are now newlyweds. Obviously, I recorded the entire Sims video for their wedding, uploaded it, and then the day after, the Sims go ahead and release a patch for wedding stories, which fixes a bunch of things, which would have been really nice to have before I had my wedding, but it felt like the pack came out like a month ago and they hadn't done anything yet, and I couldn't keep holding off, so I just went for it. It went mostly smoothly, but that's because I had a very small and featureless wedding. The one thing that annoyed me that didn't work so well is people didn't watch them do the first dance. I also couldn't get Jaden to stay at the top of the aisle. I don't know if these things are going to be fixed now that the patch is out. I'm sure we'll try it on future weddings, but yeah, let's face it, it just took way too long. However, these guys are now newlyweds that also really wanted to conceive before they went ahead and aged up, but they're having a lot of trouble conceiving. Jaden ages up in 7 days, Briar ages up in 5 days, and I'm gonna try one final time, but honestly, I don't know if another baby's in their future. I don't know if it's meant to be, so we will see that today. And I also need to go ahead and finish up some bits for Briar. I need her to maximize her mixology skills, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy a bar for the home because we're on level 8, so I need to push that up a little bit. The other thing that I need to do is get her career maxed out. She is probably going to get a promotion when she goes in today if I get her to work hard. She's got work in 6 hours, so we'll be on level 9, but then we have a day off, so maybe I'll get her to hack her performance. And then when all of that's done, I think Briar is finished, so we might be able to get her all finished up in today's episode, in which case the next episode will be Liv's first ever episode as the main character, as the heir. She is currently 8 days away from aging up into a teenager, although I use the preteen section, so she will become a preteen. And we can also get her working on her skills as well. I need her to get her creativity up in particularly because I need her to maximize her photography skill and her cooking skill. So I might get her the little cook set to play with as well. I was hoping to be able to buy a bunch of outdoor play furniture because of where we live, but the weather has just been kind of garbage and is going to be for the next couple of days, which sucks. I also need to have a little think about what Alicia is gonna do. She is now a young adult and probably needs to start thinking about her career. I might get her to start trying to write some books. She doesn't really have that much room in her room for a desk, but I might try and figure out some solution for her up here. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, please go ahead and show this video some love. Also, I'm actually recording this on April Fool's Day, although it's gonna come out a little bit after April Fool's Day for you guys. And if you didn't already know the in-joke that we have on this channel, which is I'm obsessed with broccoli, and we have this thing that's like Team Broccoli versus Team Cucumber. But April Fool's Day, we're actually having a bit of fun and releasing a t-shirt for Team Broccoli and for Team Cucumber. I'm gonna leave it in the description below for the link. I am obviously Team Broccoli because I love broccoli, and cucumber is disgusting, disgraceful. I don't know why anyone would ever eat it. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments below. Okay, so while these guys are sleeping, I am gonna nip in here, get rid of this dresser, shift this door. Maybe I can even shift it over there. Oh, hello, Beanie Bopple. Do you want to come and sit in my chair with me? Oh no, Papa, go on. There you go. You got there in the end. How are you? You can come hang out with me today. Well done. I wonder if I can even put it here. Maybe I'll shift this plant out the way as such. And then I'm going to set her up with a little writing desk. Doesn't need to be huge. I might just put it right in this corner here. And I know we've got the PC downstairs, but that's kind of more for like the family's use. Someone couldn't just be sat on there constantly writing. So, and I also have this Milton word processor, which was actually previously unlocked by Coral when he reached level 2 of the writing career. So, you know, I thought it would be quite nice to get her that. And then she kind of feels like a pro writer already. So it is these guys' honeymoon. Well, it's not honeymoon, but it's the, you know, the day after their wedding technically. So I'm gonna have Briar, their wedding night, I'm gonna have her wake up Jaden and be like, one last trial. If it doesn't happen this time, it's not meant to be. But let's just do one final attempt at this Babalaroo. What do you say? It might happen, it might not happen. I kind of feel like it's not meant to happen personally, but let's just see. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world, because it could be a good reason why Liv ends up having such a big family, because she didn't have a bunch of siblings growing up. Oh, you also have your final class today. I can't believe it's taken you your whole life to graduate. Like, How was it taking you this long? It's actually quite shocking. Why don't you go ahead and finish your presentation, because you're gonna have to do that. You've got 2 days left of term. Jeez, but this is the final day you go in. Liv has woken up hungry. I think we've got a bunch of food in the fridge. Good girl yourself. Now, she is also gonna be going to her first day of school. She's a grade school student currently. I kind of like the idea that Briar and Jaden have had like, they're literally about to have a chat, which is perfect. Because I feel like Briar, you know, she's achieved a lot in her job. She's like really high up. She went to private school and so did Jaden. If you remember, Briar got into private school, but her twin didn't. And it caused like a little bit of strife in between them both. But she's gone outside to talk to Jaden. She's been like, look, we both went to private school. Oh no. Well, you change seats? Want to sit on that side? Okay. We both went to private school. We've both done really well. Maybe we should send little Liv to private school as well. And Jaden's like, well, I don't know. I feel like we should just send her to the regular school here so she can meet people in her neighborhood. I went to private school and look at me and my garbage presentation and my lack of career. So, you know, private school ain't everything. And it's kind of like they're both kind of butting heads over it a little bit. But I like the idea that for now, at least, Jaden wins and kind of says like, look, let's just see how she gets on in school. If she likes it, then she likes it. And if she doesn't, then we can like find another school for her to go to. She can, you know, go ahead and take some entrance exams to schools, but let's just give this school a chance for now. And oh, look, as you head to school, there is Alicia showering naked. Okay, we need to make you busy. We need to give you some things to do, don't we, babes? Clearly. Oh, and you're still just walking around butt naked. Okay, have your breakfast. Give yourself a little, you know, a little thoughtful shower. And then you can go ahead and try and... Oh, and Briar's going to come down and see you eating naked. Okay. Then we'll try get you writing on a book. Writing a book, not writing on a book. Okay, boom. You're feeling inspired. And what kind of author would you be? For now, you can only write children's books. So why don't you go ahead and try and write yourself a children's book? Some randomers congratulating us on getting married. Thank you so much. And Liv is at school. I'm going to go ahead and let her try and make some friends. You're also not finding school very fun. You're a little bit lonely. It's hard being the new kid. It is hard. But hopefully she meets some fun friends. And Liv has now started a food fight. Well, her future is in cooking and food. So what a natural leader. Liv should definitely have not answered the phone. I'm kind of feeling like Liv is a bit of a loose cannon. But I'm also kind of there for it. And are you heading into work? Oh, this is going to be a clash, isn't it? Okay, you can't go to work. I need you to practice your presentation and then bring it in. And Briar is headed in. So oh, she's already working hard. Amazing. I still need to make one enemy. Also, why is there just a bin in the corner of the room? That looks just absolutely dreadful. I'm going to get a little bar there instead. And I need an enemy. I need an enemy. In fact, I'm going to do a rework of this room. There we go. I feel like it's a bit more green and we can get like more people like around the table and stuff now. And I don't know, it just makes more sense. In fact, I'm going to put something in this corner as well. And obviously that something is going to be plants. Oh, and Alicia's on writing level 3. See, I knew you had a natural talent for this. You've got this. You're a children's book writer, which reminds me a lot of my original series. If you know, you know. And we'll see how she does. She might be naturally amazing at this. You never know. Ooh, and Liv just met her first friend at school. She's met Irvin whilst at school. Okay, so as part of her challenge, she's got to meet her childhood sweetheart, who she'll marry. I think she has to meet at school. So now she's met one person. I'm going to let her meet a different person every day. But I also want her to do well at school. So I'm going to have her... Can I do anything that will increase her creativity? Maybe I'll just get her to participate. There we go. And we'll try and meet a bunch of different people. But yeah, she kind of has to meet as a childhood sweetheart, which I think will be inspired by her own parents' story because they did the same thing. We weren't sure if they were going to end up together, but they totally did. Oh, and I got medium performance boost for Briar. But instead of making a present, she ordered it online because that would definitely be what she did. And it was actually the better thing to do. So there we go. Oh, and she wants to invite him over as well. Okay. Invite over classmate Irvin. Irvin? What's he called? Irvin Carmen. I'm like checking everyone's names and I'm like, okay, Carmen. Don't think I'm related to any Carmen, so this is good. You guys can at least meet each other. Although he's thinking about your big sister. And I need to get to know to make sure he doesn't have any like horrible traits, in which case he's immediately out the running. I don't think it matters too much until they're teenagers anyway, but you know. But then a childhood sweetheart to me is somebody you meet when you're a little bit younger and you're just really good friends. And then when you get older, maybe things change, you know? Oh, and you finished writing your first book. Okay, nice. Why don't you go ahead and publish that? One Blue Shoe, A Tale of Lost and Found. Oh, and did you get promoted? Why are you guys cloud gazing in the rain? I do not know. You did! .com Pioneer. Okay, amazing. Line of my sight painting we've got, and also a 3 grand boost. And that means you only have one final one to do, right? Startup entrepreneur is level 9 now. So we do need to do one more to become a startup genius. Now, who is Sydney Scott? Why are you at my house? I need an enemy. Please be a jerk in a bad mood, because this would be amazing for me. Who is this guy? Come knocking on my door. Oh, you're bored. Who are you? I genuinely have no idea who this guy is that's just come around to my house to argue with me. Also, he's but ugly to her as well. So I'm kind of thinking, who are you getting a call from? Zane would like to come over and hang out. Okay. You've just lined yourself up to be my final enemy. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for just sacrificing yourself in that way. No, Forrest. Oh, why do you always do this right when I'm doing something? Oh, you're so annoying, Forrest. I need to make a final enemy and you just ring me and just try and ruin my day. Why'd you always do this? Why? I'm going to bring this guy over and I'm going to argue with him. Forrest at this point probably thinks I'm a complete loose cannon. Could I just bring people to his house and beat them up? Like, we don't do it on my, house, on my property. We'll just do it on yours, Forrest. Yours is, like, the battlegrounds. Oh, I forgot you guys were living in a cool house now. Hi, Forrest. Give me a sec, babes. Give me just a quick sec. My deal is arguing with old people. That's what I do. I'm really good at it. And this is how I've built up an amazing selection of enemies. Oh, and I get the option to fight already. He's like, nah, I've got to go for my afternoon nap. And she's like, no, we're doing this. It's happening. It is happening. Instantly, Forrest and this woman are like, this military personnel. Okay, please don't escalate this. It's fine. We're just having a little fight. You know, we're settling our differences. We did argue about politics a moment ago, so I like to think this guy has some extreme views and they just brush Briar up the wrong way, you know? Violence is never the answer, but I really need an enemy, so please, can you be declare enemy? There we go. Boom. We now despise each other and I have an enemy. So, how many enemies have I got? 1, 2, 3. Outlived you. 4, 5. I have 5 enemies. Yay. And how about friendos? Okay, I've got a bunch of friendos. Friends, we don't need to worry about. I've got loads of friends, which is great. Good friends, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Lily still counted as a good friend? No, just a friend. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, easy. 6. We're all good. So the only thing I need to do now is level... Oh, I forgot she always needs to be sick after she's had a fight. Go do your post-fight pukies, because I know you don't love them. Might as well do a pregnancy test while you're there. Good lass. Get it out. Get it out. Did you win that fight as well? Yeah, you've won every fight you've ever gone for, which is really impressive. Well done. Oh, bless her. As soon as I finish puking, Carcelina comes in and she's like, don't worry, Auntie Briar, I'll get that for you. And then we'll do a pee. And then we'll finish things off with a pregnancy test. Although you should really do the pregnancy test before you pee, let's face it. And Briar is not pregnant. They only ever could conceive 1 baby. How surprising is that? Literally after trying for a baby 3 times, they've not managed it, guys. I don't know why, but I guess another baby is just really not on the cards for them. Which is sad. It is really sad. But I guess Liv is a little miracle baby. And we're going to have to put all of our hopes into her. If anything happens to her, we're going to fail this challenge like Gen 10, which would be awful. Okay, so these two have been doing their little homeworks together. The only thing we've learned about him so far is that he is a green fiend, which is a nice personality trait. Oh, kids only have 1, right? Yeah, okay, so that's his only trait so far. I'm gonna have to make friends with a bunch of kids because any one of them could just grow up and become evil. I don't want to marry an evil sim, so I've got to keep a pretty close eye on that. But oh my gosh, it's 11 p.m. at night. How does this always happen to me? Put your homework in your inventory. Irvin, babes, it's time for you to go to bed. And is she? Oh my gosh, she's stripping again. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her. There's children around. There's like kids from other families around. Please, can you calm yourself? Why can't you be all cute like these two? Just immediately, I don't even need time to go to bed. They're cuddling. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And everyone else is Rex. Okay, I'm going to try and get Liv to meet somebody new at school today. So go and make a new friendo. Briar, you have a day off. So why don't we work a little bit on this mixology skill first? Wait. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's a bit soon for a mixology skill. Why don't instead you go ahead? Not programmed in a while. Why don't you go ahead and hack your work performance? You guys are feeling very flirty today. Not being able to conceive has not put a damper on your romance. And being married, making you feel good also. Just doing it. I did not know you had this in you. Since when could you play guitar? I had no idea this was even a thing. His guitar's level 8. I didn't know this was a thing until literally they got married, and he just played it at the top of the aisle. I was not expecting that. And I have some exciting news, Briar. Zane and I just had our baby. Would you be up for coming over and saying hello? I absolutely would. Come on, gang. Now, this is kind of a bit of a difficult trip because we've just had to, like, you know, hang up my womb, put my ovaries in the broom closet. I don't know, but basically she's decided that oh, they're sad that these guys can no longer have children, but look, a little kiss of like solidarity before they go in. And she's just excited from someone, you know, having a baby. What could possibly be more adorable than seeing a newborn baby? How about a floating one? Because my babies don't have cribs. Oh my gosh, Katerina! Katerina is all grown. There's Catalina and Catalina. Katerina and Catalina. Bit confusing, but Katerina is all grown up now, which means her twin must be as well. Question, why are you not in school? Oh, wait, a baby is in a crib. Just the one this time, just the one. And what's your name? I can't see what your name is, but I'm gonna go say hello. Why can I like not see what this child is called? Oh, Jamal, here it is, baby Jamal. So this is my nephew. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, genuinely, because if I go to my family tree, we've obviously just got Liv, but then Forrest has 4 and Zane has 3. So yeah, there's a lot of baby little chickens everywhere. And look, my old room. My beautiful old room. Very flirty, 2 to tango. He's so in love with her. You know, because he like literally married like his absolute childhood crush who he'd had a crush on for ages. I feel like he will stay in the state for his whole life. He can't quite believe what has happened. And she's very happy as well. So, you know, everything worked out. But I'm going to get him to say hello. And then I need you to go and do this presentation because it's the final day of term. So you go ahead and give your final presentation. And Briar, what better place to hack your work performance than on your amazing old school PC? I feel like this could be the perfect place to do it. So go ahead and hack work performance. And Alicia, please just no stripping or anything whilst you're here. Oh, and why don't you gift them your children's book? The quality is actually excellent. Wait, did you self-publish this year? Wait, can I like replicate it or anything? Oh, that's the problem. As soon as you publish it, it's gone, isn't it? Oh, and we've also met Alana whilst we've at school. So we've met, wait, Alana Berry. No, that's your cousin. That right there is your cousin. Okay, I'm gonna keep getting you to make friends then until you meet someone. Okay, now you've met Tori at school. Amazing. So let's go back to actively participating. And this is Tori. Tori Mumbach. Again, don't think we're related, so big thumbs up. Oh, and she's up to a B student. Cutie, but if you're here then, if you're home, sorry, let's bring you here so you can hang out with your cousins. And you have just come home from school. Your fun is kind of low. So why don't you guys like watch TV together? Oh, and we just got our final grades, A+. Does that mean you're finished? Please say it's finished. Oh my gosh, finally he's finished. And your graduation is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking happy. I couldn't bear another day of it. I'm sorry. I'm just so glad you're finished. And why is this still in the sink? Oh, and someone's getting a bit tired. You are still a young googie egg. Okay, finish off your little homeworks and then we will go ahead and get you home to bed. All done. Right, gang, let's head home. Because they do have a little crying baby. They've got a lot to deal with. Zane's just staring this child dead in the eye, hoping it will stop it from crying. But they've done this before with twins. If anyone has this down, then they do. And I didn't get the time to practice my mixology very much today. So I'm going to just do a little bit. A few practicing making drinks and doing bar tricks. I'm level 8. And I did make a drink when I came in for my fight last night because I just kind of felt like I earned it. So I'll let her work a little bit on that. And this is all like, remember from her uni days when she was like, DJing, making drinks, making those drinks that painted everyone. Genuinely, Briar was the freaking life of the party. So this, she's still got it. She is absolutely still got it. I mean, look at that. What an absolute legend. I love Briar. This gen has gone on for a lot of episodes, but I've just really enjoyed playing as her. I think she's really fun. It didn't go the way I expected it. I expected it to be a lot more of a party animal. Oh, you forgot to put that. Yeah, we all saw that. And she was when she was younger, but it didn't also match her techiness very much. And I kind of went a little bit more like wholesome cute with her, but I like the story that we took with her. And I'm kind of like, I'm sad hers is coming to an end, but I'm excited for the final gen too. I'm gonna buy her a focused potion just because I think it will help us learn the skill even faster. I don't usually do these. Mainly, I've got to admit, because I just straight up forget. But since we want to get this all wrapped up in this episode, I will get her to drink her focus potion. And I'm hoping that's going to make her level up the skill faster than ever. Oh, and we're on level 9. Amazing. The potion lasts for another half an hour. So let's see if we can at least get her to halfway up level 9. And then if I get promoted tomorrow, because I got the performance boost, then maybe if I get to level 10, I'll throw a little party. That's what I will do. I am pretty tired right now, though. And 5:30 a.m. in the morning, Alicia is... Why are you doing this? She's having a shower in a thunderstorm. Okay, I literally could have told you that was going to happen. You are now hypercharged. You've been struck repeatedly. Oh, no, Alicia. Alicia, what are you... Can you do the lightning touch thing now? Can you bring the lightning? And she decides she likes fitness. And electricity, I'm assuming, as well. Yeah, I think I've made you a lightning god, haven't I? A naked lightning god. Oh, jeez. Okay. And oh my gosh, look what you... Why are you and the gnome both naked together? Why is this even a thing? Oh my gosh, you just got hit again! But you're still supercharged. She's been hit by lightning, I think, 3 times now. This doesn't happen to my Sims very often. Usually they just die, but not Alicia. Not Alicia. Okay, this is altogether terrifying. I feel like you might die. So why don't we just head back inside, please? Maybe don't tell anyone about your newfound abilities. And for the love of God, we've got a shower. Please start using it, okay? Can you bring the lightning inside? No, you can't. It is a strictly outdoor activity, which I think is a good thing. Okay, so I can now switch careers for Jaden. He could become a chef or a food critic. Now, my next sim has to become a food critic. I believe Liv, that is the job that she has to do. I think she's a critic. I am going to say that instead of doing that job, he becomes a chef. But him being a chef kind of inspires her with food, but she goes down a slightly different route because we've got a chef in the family and a writer in the family. Combine them together, what have you got? So she's been inspired by different people. So let's go ahead and make him a head caterer. Oh, and he was a writer before as well. Geez, we are just... Writing is just in this family's blood, isn't it? So he's quit the writing career. He's got a signing bonus and... He starts Friday at 3 p.m. Oh, and you're just up and ready to make juice on the rocks. Okay, this focus on mixology could have been an error because now we're drinking juice on the rocks at 9 a.m. in the morning. I mean, you're about to become an elder, so, you know, why not? Also, honestly, seeing Alicia like this might be making you fancy a drink as well because, I mean, what is happening right there? And I actually don't have work until tomorrow, so I may as well just... Why don't I just make everyone some drinks? It's your graduation ceremony today. Would you like a drink? Go ahead and order some drinks. Order your favorite drink. Order your favorite drink. I'll make them all. This is what we'll do with our Thursday. Why not? We've got nowhere to be. It's raining and thunderstorming outside. Let's just have a bar at home. All the best writers were drunk when they were writing anyway, Alicia. So, you know, go do a Hemingway and have a bit to drink. Jaden's favorite drink is a barley bale. I knew he'd be into craft beer. You just knew he was going to be into craft beer. Oh, and Alicia really took my advice. We got a drink in each hand. And she did it. She mastered the mixology skill. Oh, geez. This was a good way to spend our time today, but please don't blow yourself up. Which means if we get a promotion tomorrow, we've done everything we need for Briar's Gen and we are all done. Now that you are juiced, I'm going to get you writing. Maybe not a children's book this time. Or maybe you will write a really good children's book. I don't know. Why don't you go write some drunk poetry? Go write some drunk poetry. Why not? Oh, and this is Tori. Tori... Oh my gosh, the gnomes keep appearing. I kind of forgot that it was Harvest Fest. Tori is the other kid that she met in school. Who you get a call about. Oh, I have to say yes. This is what's so frustrating. I want to see like her new little friendos, but instead I have to go clubbing. Do you just hate going clubbing on a random Thursday night? I do. But I have to say yes for everything for Briar. Okay, at least it's like a grown-up chill bar. Let's just have a little girly night, okay? Oh, and the bar woman has immediately just left. It's absolutely fine because I can actually make drinks. Good job I learned to level 10 of mixology today. I did not think I'd be needing it quite this soon, but I guess I would. And oh my gosh, she's pregnant again. No freaking way. She's pregnant again? I thought she was like inviting me here to be like, oh, I just needed to get away from the new baby. I'm so glad we're having a girls' night out. I've not felt myself since having a baby. I'm just so glad to be like away for a moment. I'm excited for my girly night out. No, she's pregnant again. Is Zane that irresistible? I don't know. But She was doing the baby noises, and I think there's another pregnancy. This is Violet's third pregnancy. I think she's like the same age as me as well, so it's a late pregnancy. It really is. Oh, and the old gang is here. Oh, this is kind of nice, actually. Hanging out with the old gang. About to celebrate hitting the pinnacle of my career. And you know, we'll stay and have a drink with everyone because we are meant to be the party animal of the group. We're just a little bit older and creakier. I mean, we did make everyone's drinks. We got behind the bar when the barmaid wasn't there. Everyone's having... Oh, it's actually full of life in here. Also full of death as well, which is unnamed elders everywhere. Playing instruments really terribly and kind of just ruining the vibe. I'm not going to lie. But we kind of did this more to show face. I want a good night's sleep before my 10 a.m. start tomorrow. I probably don't need that much of a good night's sleep for 10, do I? Oh, okay. No, she does. Turns out she really does. Okay, you lived your youth. It was wonderful, but I am going to end this event. Partying with club friends. You had a great time, but it's time to go home and to bed to finish off your entire not-so-berry arc. And I've definitely started something terrible in this house. I've started the 8 a.m. drinking club, which is something I never meant to start ever, but here it is. Briar's got her day of work today. I'm definitely going to make her work hard. Please don't get any performance dropping things during the day. Jaden also has his first day. His shifts are going to limit these guys' time together, which really sucks. But chefing's a difficult job. Like, it's very like stressful work and it's late hours. So we'll see how he does. And Alicia will continue writing her drunk poems. I would say that Coral would be proud, but he would not. And Liv spent most of recess running around trying to kiss some of the other students. Who were you trying to kiss? Who were you trying to kiss at school? Well, it can't be Irvin because Irvin has aged up. Where's he gone? Look, he's a teenager now. It could be Tori or it could be Lizette. Oh, and also Giancarlo. She met both of these after I got that little call from her teacher. But Tori, she did meet before. So maybe she was running around trying to kiss Tori all day. I'm not sure, but seems like her childhood crush is well underway. Oh, and also Dave. Good old Dave she's met as well. No surnames that I recognize. Your surname is Roach, actually. And your surname is the same as your big sister's. So definitely no, we won't go there. Jacqueline is also a safe surname. Oh, and you're at work. Let's go ahead and get you working hard. And fingers crossed you get your promotion. And Alicia's big achievement for the day is finishing drunk rhyming for drunk folks. Well done. And we've done it. We've done it. Hover Sim reached the marks of a tech career. Promoted to startup genius. We always knew it. We always knew that that was what Briar was. She now makes $700 per hour. She got £5,000 bonus. She's got a flat screen TV. We'll have to put that up next episode. And she can now brag about startup. But what's wrong? Your skin feels over dry. Have you been in an air-conditioned office all day? Because honestly, that can definitely make you feel a bit dry-skinned. But we finished. We have done everything that we need to do for Briar, which means we've completed her generation of the Not So Berry challenge, which means we can now... Oh, and she's still thinking about babies that she can't have. Bless her. We can now go ahead and start focusing on little Liv in the next episode. So give this a thumbs up if you guys are excited for that. She's met a bunch of friends at school, so we have to go ahead and chit chat with all of them and see who could be a future romance option. And if you were interested, Drunk Poems for Drunk Folks has been nominated for an award, so she really is a Hemingway, and we'll be continuing that next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this one, please show it some love. Don't forget to check the link out below to show your loyalty to Team Broccoli, which I'm sure you guys will all be picking, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.